Hello, denizens of the internet. So nice to see you again. Just wanted to tell you about a successful reclamation project. I like fixing things. Not too long ago, my son and I fixed our 20-year-old washer and dryer combo. The new stuff is much more difficult to fix because of all the fancy electronics, but the old stuff is easier to fix if you can find the parts. And just because the part on Amazon says it's the right part, it often isn't. But it's worth a try. I hate tossing stuff into landfill. And so I have a KEF theater speaker system down here in the basement, which I also built, not the KEF speaker system, the basement, and the subwoofer stopped working. Doing a bit of research online into this KEF subwoofer, I found that this is a common occurrence as the circuits are made with very cheap parts. And here's the thing right here. These two capacitors are shot, and there's a possibility that others might be also. Anyways, you won't get these capacitors on DigiKey. Well, you won't get them anywhere. No one makes them, and these manufacturers here seem to be gone. And these are cheap garbage capacitors. A lot of the components on this board are from unknown manufacturers. I was a bit annoyed because when you invest in a brand with the reputation of KEF, one would think you've bought some well-engineered product. Apparently not in this case. While changing these two capacitors, for something close might work, there was no guarantee. So I figured, what the hell? The speaker still works. Why not find a 200-watt subwoofer amp online? I found this cute Fosse audio amp on Amazon. Looked like it would fit the bill. It was tiny. Of course, it has a huge external power supply, but with the magic of ICs, the working bits of this are much tinier than the analog non-working monster over here. It's quite amazing, actually. It will even power one full frequency speaker just by flipping this PBT-L switch, which means parallel bridge tied load, which, I'm sure most of you know. You're screaming at the screen. It's a parallel bridge tied load, which is an output configuration used for high quality output. On the back, it's got audio in, right here, a subwoofer pass-through, and speaker connections. I soldered some speaker leads, plugged it in, and it works great. Plenty of volume, and the crossover frequency dial here is a nice touch for an inexpensive option such as this. It's convenient that I can put it on top of the speaker, which lets me adjust the sound without having to go back into my secret nook. Because made for Netflix shows, even the expensive ones don't have the same budget and attention to the soundscape as Hollywood blockbusters. Like The Lord of the Rings, for instance, which happened to be the first thing I tested using my repaired subwoofer setup. And I'm really happy with this simple fix that meant I didn't have to throw out the speaker. A lot of people are afraid of fixing things. Now, this was a simple fix. You just got to think about the options that might be available and go searching for them. You do need a soldering device of some kind. Often, I have found that the difference between myself and an experienced repair person is just time. It took me a week to fix the washer and dryer because I had to take it apart first to see what needed to be ordered and then reordered because it was wrong, like I mentioned earlier. It was sitting all apart in the kitchen, which made certain people very happy. But we got it fixed. And next time, I'll do it faster. And beyond the money savings, there's pride in fixing your own stuff and not electrocuting yourself to death. I will leave you with something my Hungarian dad told me. The key to fixing things is to not be afraid of taking something apart, as long as you remember how it all goes back together. Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.